Anita Marks here on sportsshouting.com. Time for your wild card weekend Beat-a-Anita. Let's see if you can bring it. Usually we do 3 games. Of course, since there's 4 football games this coming weekend, we will have 4 picks. Let's see if you agree, disagree, and if you beat me this weekend. So here we go. First and foremost, you have the Houston Texans at home hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. Why do I like Houston? The line right now is -3. I like Houston because A, they're at home. I think they're the better defense. TJ Yates, from what I understand, has been able to practice this week, so that's a great sign. They have arguably one of the best running backs in the NFL, and Arian Foster. You counter that with Ben Tate, and Andre Johnson is back. So also Cincinnati, they lost last week. Nothing worse than a team who loses and kind of back ends their way into the playoffs. Just the feel is just not right. So I love the Houston Texans. Again, at home, it's -3. What do I always say? I say buy the hook. So boom, that's what you want to do. Houston. -2.5. Here we go. Play number 2, you've got the Detroit Lions. They're heading to the Big Easy, taking on the New Orleans Saints, and that spread is 10.5. The Lions getting 10.5, and I'm all over it. I love it. Look, I think the Saints are so hot right now. I have them going all the way to the Super Bowl. However, I do feel the Lions have an opportunity to compete and contend and stay in the race with the New Orleans Saints and their defense. That's why you got Stafford, Calvin Johnson, Kevin Smith is healthy, Nate Burleson, and their defense, I think, is going to give some occasional fits to, of course, Drew Brees and the Saints. So with that being said, I do believe the Saints win, but I think the Detroit Lions keep it close, so I love Detroit. Plus 10.5. You don't even have to buy the hook. You're getting the hook. Plus 10.5. Now, my third game, the Denver Broncos. They're at home. Granted, it's Tim Tebow. Denver, they haven't really been playing that well, but they're home. They're going up against a Pittsburgh Steelers team with quarterback limp a lot. And of course, I'm talking about Ben Roethlisberger. No Rashard Mendenhall. He hurt his knee, so he's out of the game. And because it's at Mile High, the Pittsburgh Steelers lose a defensive player because of sickle cell. So the Pittsburgh Steelers off their game. Now, I do believe Pittsburgh wins. You're talking about Tim Tebow, and you're talking about them playing at Denver. So I do believe this is going to be a very low-scoring game, and I do believe that Tim Tebow keeps it close. So I'm taking Denver and the points. I love Denver plus 9 heading into the game. And last but not least, it's New York Giants. New York Giants at home, and of course they're hosting the Atlanta Falcons, and I like the Giants. Now they're favored by 3. They're home. Weather conditions are not supposed to be great, which definitely is not going to fare well for the Atlanta Falcons because they're used to playing in those cozy confines, that 75-degree temperature in hot Atlanta. Well, that's not going to be the case here at MetLife Stadium this coming Sunday at 1 o'clock. So also, the Giants, their defense, O.C. Meir is back. Justin Tuck's playing out of his mind. JPP, you down with JPP? Because I'm down with JPP. I think this defense is going to get to Matty Ryan. He's 0-2 in the playoffs, and he can't take the pressure. Granted, they need to stop Michael Turner, and I think they can do that. Also, you got Eli Manning. He's having a phenomenal year. Victor Cruz, Hakeem Nicks. They get Jake Ballard back this week. So, and of course, you have that 1-2 punch with Ahmad Bradshaw and Brandon Jacobs. So I love the Giants. I think they win. Again, it's -3, so buy the hook. Take them at 2.5. So let's review. Houston -2.5. The Giants -2.5. And the dogs I like the Lions plus 10.5. And I like Denver getting 9. So there's that. Your 4 picks. Wild card weekend. Anita Marks. Beat-a-Anita. Bring it.